Hi everyone, it's Kristen Riello for Module 4. We're going to be talking about the two viral campaigns. So the first campaign I'm going to be talking about is the Snickers You're Not You When You're Hungry campaign. It started back in 2010. This is the commercial campaign. So this started back in 2010, and the basic concept for the video is that people are turning into different people, typically celebrities, when they're hungry. In 2010, the first one was the Betty White video. It's basically Betty White playing football. And then, they give her the Snickers and she turns into a Vigoda. And then this is the most recent one, which features William Dafoe as Marilyn Monroe.
Action! Sweetheart, don't look at me like that. It's going to be amazing. This is a disaster. Who's the genius who puts a girl in heels on a subway grate?
Miss Monroe, eat a Snickers.
Why?
You get a little cranky when you're hungry.
Better?
Much better.
This scene will never make the cut. Morons.
Okay. So why it worked was because it was just funny. It had a celebrity in it. Well, each of the ads had different celebrities in it. They were funny and put in an unexpected situation. And as for the rate of success, Snickers, after 3 months, their volume of sales increased by 8% and their single sales increased by 13.4%. And they had an 18,000% increase in the YouTube search for Snickers, and their actual commercials got 20 million views. If you think back, you can't really think of any Snickers commercials that did as well as these particular ones. So for the reading, if it doesn't spread, it's dead. It talks about the 4 basic factors attributed to spreadability. And one of those factors was containing absurd humor or parody. And this contains absurd humor, which is, why a lot of videos tend to go viral. And this is just another example. The reading also talked about how the value of spreadable media, and it was to generate active commitment from the audience. So this ad has been going on since 2010 and it's still going on today. If you watch TV, you can still see the William Dafoe ones on TV. So it kind of creates this commitment, and it's an active commitment because it's still going on to this day. And another value of spreadable media that the reading talked about was to reach niche, which is highly interconnected with the audiences. So, if you hear the phrase, "You're not you when you're hungry," you immediately know it's Snickers. You almost don't need to say Snickers at all in the ads or anything because people know it. And the reading also talked about how spreadability helps expand and intensify consumer awareness. So all these YouTube hits that we talk about here increase and help expand the consumer awareness and expands the range for the potential markets. So for the accidental campaign, I think a really good example is the dress that went viral. So in early 2015, around February, a photo of this dress was posted on Tumblr and people went literally crazy. It was everywhere and everyone was talking about it. People were debating if the dress pictured was blue and black or white and gold. The actual dress color was blue and black. It revealed the differences in human color perception, and it provided some insight, some scientific insight on vision and how we see color. So talking about the rate of spread for the dress, BuzzFeed had a lot of articles about the dress that captivated people and had the stickiness effect, which the reading, "If it doesn't spread, it's dead," talked about. It talked about spreadable media and then stickiness. And the stickiness means that it held and attracted the viewers and, readers. All these articles, if you look at these, they have, 37 million views, 11 million views, 2 million views. So So back to the ratings, there were 4 basic factors attributed to spreadability, and one of them was pose puzzles or enigmas, which encourage us to seek out other info. And this is like a prime example of this happening. So this dress posed us a puzzle, which encouraged us to seek out other info. Example, these BuzzFeed articles here. And, throw celebrities into it. Celebrities were talking about it. BuzzFeed even had an article where it was like, which celebrity sees the dress in which color. Some accidental benefits of the campaign, like, did it work? So after the first week, there were 10 million tweets about the dress using the different hashtags, the dress, black and blue, white and gold. And the designer who designed the dress, Roman Originals, they reported that their traffic was up 2,000%. And the dress sold out in the first 30 minutes of the first business day after the photo was released. And of course, the general exposure to the company. And anytime Ellen talks about something,
hey, listen, during the last few days while I was out here dancing and entertaining the world, there's been a controversy happening. I've waited a few days to talk about it, to let the emotions die down. It's finally time for me to break my silence. I see white and gold. I know there are people out there that say they see blue and black, and those people are crazy. Who sees blue and black? Who sees white and gold?
Okay, so back to the readings, if it doesn't spread, it's dead. It talks about how the value of spreadable media is to benefit from word of mouth. This is one of the most important parts of the spreadable media. It was my sophomore year when this whole dress thing came out, sophomore year of college, and everyone was talking about it. My roommate showed it to me. That's how I originally saw it. And everyone was, talking about it and then showing each other if they hadn't seen it yet. And that word of mouth is probably the most important part of it. So, yeah, thanks, guys.